Well, I think what he's trying to say and what he's trying to say is one of the same issues that I'm dealing with. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I've only been in San Francisco for 2 months. On the 6th of August, will make 2 months. I've only been in here 2 weeks in this building. So I'm new to the whole SRO thing and the system here. One of the issues that I have here is, like he said, I have never done no type of drugs. I'm not a drug addict, I'm not an alcoholic, and I'm not mental. Once I've gotten here, I had a nervous breakdown because I was surrounded by these people. And I think that it was unfair that Tenderloin would just place an individual here who was just simply homeless into an environment like this. And as good as Ms. Leona is and Demetrius is, I think they do a wonderful job here. And some of the people here are wonderful people, like he said, the senior citizens. But within the building and within the community, you're faced with the same thing. You're faced with heroin addicts, meth addicts, crackheads, and it's unfair. And I think that Tenderloin has a responsibility to triage the applicants once you apply for housing. Because like this gentleman said, some of us, it's a very few, but some of us are just simply homeless or going through a bad time in our lives and need some help. And I hear you.
Well, I have a question.
Let me just say this, please, to help everybody. Rather, we should have what we're thinking or what we would like Jane or Matisse to answer. We need to form it in a question, okay, rather than our...
Well, that's the question. What can Ms. Kemp do?
How can you get anything fixed if you don't? That's what the problem is. How can you get anything fixed if you don't complain about it? If you ever form a question, no, make a statement. Say, this is what I think is wrong.
By the way,
that's it.
Stephen is running the meeting, and I really want to respect that. Yeah. It's okay to make a statement, but I think more than anything, we're just asking folks to be concise because there are a lot of people here, and I want to recognize that some people may not speak as quickly as others might. So we do as much as possible. I want to hear from as many folks as possible. The issue of the neighborhood as a whole, right, if that's what you're asking, there is a lot of affordable housing in the Tenderloin, right? There's a lot of affordable housing in the Tenderloin, and actually, historically, activists fought to keep this neighborhood from becoming gentrified, right? They fought for it to be affordable, because when you lose affordable housing, you don't ever gain it back, right? And so historically, a lot of affordable housing was in the Tenderloin. It was also in the south of Market. It was also in the Mission. It was also in Chinatown. It's in the Bayview. It's in the Western Addition, right? Now, over time, some of those neighborhoods lost that fight. So south of Market is a good example where we actually lost a lot of affordable housing in the south of Market. So you could say the south of Market is nicer, it's gentrified, but there are also less units that we all can afford in that neighborhood, right?